Game 4 is Wednesday, but now we got this quote from J.Lo. So she said, "You have to be born in New York to be a New Yorker and in one of the 5 boroughs." Mace, what's your opinion on that? How do you define somebody as a New Yorker?
What's your take?
You have to be born in New York to be a New Yorker. Yes!
Okay,
yeah. I know everybody
agree.
wants to claim the city.
No, I know.
Everybody wants to claim our city, but you have to be born in New York. You have to be born in one of the 5 boroughs to be a New Yorker.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
When I moved here in 2012,
Yes.
everyone was like, in 10 years, you can call yourself a New Yorker.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah, and then I stayed 10 years.
Said
and
no
guess
New
what
Yorker ever.
happened? No, the New Yorkers used to have this as a rule.
That was a rule?
Yes, you didn't know about this?
No. I didn't get the memo. I did not sign the petition.
And you're the official big dog in this. I'm serious. Here's my question.
Okay.
Let's say I've been here for 50 years. I'm 90 years old. And you go, "Are you a New Yorker?" And I go, "No."
I have to say no. You live in New York. You take on characteristics of New Yorkers probably by that time. You have a New York sensibility.
I pay New York taxes,
You pay yes, you pay New York taxes.
but I can't call it.
When you're born in New York is when you're really a New Yorker.
So if I've been here for 50 years.
What did I just say? Do I need to say it? See, this is very New York right here.
You would ask me this because I'm not born in New York, but I lived my whole life there. So according to J.Lo, Harlem World is a fake, you know?
According to J.Lo.
According to J.Lo is subbing me. Okay. J.Lo, let me stop. Love J.Lo. I don't know how to feel about that. I think if you didn't go to kindergarten there, if you didn't go to elementary there, but if you've been there since kindergarten all the way through high school, at what point do you say a person is not from there? If they didn't go to high school there, they're definitely not from there. But if you've been there since kindergarten, pre-K, all the way through college, where are you from then? I see what she's trying to say, but I'm definitely from where I'm from.
You said I'm definitely.
But Cam says my Social Security, my Social Security says Florida though. Your Social Security says Florida too, Stat.
It does.
So where you really from, Stat? Are you from Jacksonville?
There was no confusion on where I'm from because everywhere I named is still Florida. What are we talking about? Hey,
I know,
that was never up for
different
debate.
J-Lo got you feeling uncomfortable, huh? Man?
He asking me.
Like behind that statement, man.
I'm screaming.
J.Lo got bigger stuff to think about, but I ain't gonna be.
Oh my gosh.
She got you. She got murder in his feelings, man.
You sitting here thinking, maybe we need
I love J.Lo. Shout out to J.Lo. J.Lo was in a big video with me. I was in a big video with her, and she was a mega star at the time. Thank her for showing up and adding to the legacy, Shout out to J.Lo. I don't have nothing to say about it. I want to hear what Killer got to say.
We'll hear what Cam says, then we'll go back to you, because I'm sure you have more. She could be a mega superstar, but you could still be like, yo, I'm from New York. Like, 2 things could be true.
I didn't know this was about me, Dad. I didn't know.
I mean, it wasn't, but if the shoe fits, like, if the shoe fits.
You gaslight me? You want me to lose it? Okay. Let Cam go. Yeah, I see you gaslight me. Okay. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Go ahead, Cam.
I think my personal opinion is we had this conversation not on the show, but the other day, like maybe it was on the show. I don't know. To me, you have to go to school from at least kindergarten and high school. Like to me, not even kindergarten, like more from like 4th grade to at least 12th grade. Like they gotta know you somewhere. Like because we talked about. If Michael Jordan, he's born in New York, but he's not a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? He's not a New Yorker. Then you say somebody like Carmelo Anthony. He's born in New York, but to me, it's up to him. I'm not trying to tell Carmelo where he's from. I don't mean any disrespect by this, but he didn't really grow up as a teenager in New York, because we was talking about this about, they're like, yeah, we got Carmelo. We was talking about superstars from New York, actually. I think it was on the show. And Carmelo didn't play high school or junior high school in New York, because if he did, everybody'd be talking about, yo, we got to go see Melo play. Yo, we got to go see Melo play. Same thing they did with Lance Stevenson. Same thing they did with Sebastian Telfair. Same thing they did for Felipe Lopez. Same thing they did with Lenny Cook. Same thing they did with all the, Stephon Marbury, all the NBA stars we had, not just NBA stars, other players that we had that just didn't make it, that you'd be like, oh, now I got to go see Sherwin Anderson play, he nasty. Or I got to go see Booker play. You talk about people who's from New York. I'm just talking basketball-wise. Secondly, I think you could be, it's a difficult question, because you could be from New York, but niggas don't really know you from New York. Like Alicia Keys is from Harlem. Mace, have you ever seen Alicia Keys in Harlem? I'm just asking, I haven't, growing up.
Never in my whole life.
Exactly, Harlem's not that big. So is Alicia Keys like, because she was downtown taking piano lessons or whatever, that doesn't take away her credibility for being Harlem. What's Nas' baby mother name?
Khalees.
She supposed to be from Harlem. I'm not saying she's not. I never seen Khalees. I never heard about Khalees. Have you?
I never seen a lot of people that say they're from Harlem. Here we going with that. I never seen.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, and not just not seen. It's people, because don't get me wrong, Harlem is real territorial, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But you could live on 140th and be like, I ain't fucking with them 141st Street niggas. Like, it's literally
But you know of them.
No, that's what
we never knew of.
No, I'm getting to a point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
40th to 141st Street is literally a 40-second walk, if that long, but you be like, that's them niggas. But to Mason's point, what I was about to get to is that you heard of people, especially if people were doing stuff. Now, I'm not saying you heard of everybody. Now, maybe and I don't want Khalees or Alicia Keys to take this wrong way, because maybe their parents had them doing good things, they had them not in the hood and everything else. So I don't want to take it away from them. But when you somebody from New York, the name rings out. Niggas know about you about one thing or another when you somebody from New York.
They knew me everywhere. They knew you. They knew me everywhere. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I'm talking about even just realistically, like even if me and Mace never got cool, I seen Mace standing on a corner at 8 years old. Literally, not even exaggerating, 8 or 9 years old with like 20 niggas who was way older than him. Like, I'm just being honest.
They knew me in the gambling spot. They knew me in the drug spot.
Because the thing about it is, I lived on 140th Street across from Woolworth, but I had to walk. When at that time, the closest McDonald's was on 132nd Street, so I had to walk to McDonald's with my mom or my uncle or whatever, and I used to walk by like, what's this little kid doing with my age with all these other people out here at this age? So even if I didn't know Mace, because I didn't know him at the time, I used to be wondering, why is this kid out here with like 30 people that's 17 years old? Yeah, because I wasn't allowed to walk to McDonald's at this time by myself. I had to go with somebody.
So some people
to answer your question, there have to be a final answer to your question. I don't think it's true that you have to be a New Yorker, be born a New Yorker.
Yeah.
I'll just be more specific. It's niggas that's from my block that wasn't from my block. They moved to my block, but we claim them.
Yeah.
It's about if niggas claim you. Yeah. It's about if niggas claim you. That's how I feel about it. Now, if niggas be like, man, we ain't fucking with that nigga. Man, come on, nigga. Niggas that claim you, they claim you like you one of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, Mace is not from my block, but my block claim Mace like he's from my block. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask niggas from my block, Mace is from my block. They took him in. Like, nah, we fuck with the nigga. He's from my block. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on that. It's about if niggas claim you, and not only claim you, you've been there long enough to know everybody.
That's a very, very good point. Because as you could see, this went both ways. There was a lot of people agreeing with her, saying like, yeah, like you have to be born in New York. Then a lot of people were like, but Jenny, we haven't seen you from the block. I don't know how that's supposed to go.
That's a good one, because I never heard her. No disrespect to J.Lo. I love her. I lived in the Bronx. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know every girl from the Bronx, but
Yeah, that's true, Stat. That's really true. Killer made a great point. They gotta claim you. They claim J.Lo though. They definitely can't claim J.Lo.
but do they? But Mace, not to cut you off. Do they claim? Yo, Mace, hold on. Before you get to your next point, I don't mean to interrupt you. Do they claim her after she got famous? That's the difference.
When she was on The Living Color, did they claim her?
Yeah, or even before that, did they? Because when I'm talking about you from it wasn't no superstar shit. You was just from my block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to act like Mace. I'm not gonna act like Mace be a bunch of blocks on. They claim on 150th Street, 133rd. So I'm just saying. But that's not M.A. Dollar Sign. You know what I'm saying? They just fuck with Mace. You know what I'm saying? So that's the question. Did they claim you before the fame?
A very good point. Because everybody's gonna want to claim you after the fame. Point. Just saying.
Because if she's dancing in A Living Color and then they claim her, that ain't from the block.
That shakes. Okay, well, y'all are in agreement. I do want to know what the comments think, because I'm sure they got strong opinions on that as well. Because
that's real. I thought about that, because when I would hear people say, like, I remember, and I'm praying that he get better. I'm praying that Puff get better. But when he would say he was from Harlem, there'll be people like, nah. And I believe he's born there, but that Harlem didn't claim him first. Mount Vernon claimed him first. What you saying, Killer?
No, I'm raising my hand. I can't claim him. I don't know. I don't know the streets. And I don't mean that as disrespect at all. I didn't see it.
I ain't see the tape, so maybe I ain't see the tape. So yeah.
I ain't see it. I was just raising my hand in agreement. I didn't see him. I ain't see him to the parties and all that later on.
I ain't go to the parties and I ain't seen the tapes. So
for instance, this is a great conversation, right? Because that's a great point, right? Like even though me and homie and I love the nigga regardless, even though we not the same page, I seen Dame in Harlem. See niggas in Harlem. You got niggas who ain't from Harlem who be in Harlem. You think about DNY. I thought they was from Harlem when I first met the way they posted on 125th Street every day. Yeah, because Harlem's not like Brooklyn. It's not like you from Canarsie or they from Bed-Stuy, they from Brownsville or this person from East New York or whatever. Harlem is really 110th to 155th, and then you got Pleasant Avenue to Riverside or Paladino, whichever one you want to claim. It's not that big, so you're going to hear about people who's doing something. So even the Bronx, the Bronx is pretty, but you got to realize Harlem's in Manhattan. We're a neighborhood in. When you talk about Harlem, it's very, very small. I'm not acting like 3 blocks, but when people say the Bronx, you're talking about the whole borough. People say Brooklyn, you're talking about the whole borough of Brooklyn. People say Queens, talking about the whole borough of Queens. So when you say Harlem, the whole borough of Manhattan, we're talking about a neighborhood in Manhattan. So just wanted to be specific on that.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it here first. In comments, let us know your opinion on the conversation, because we want to know what y'all think too.
Yeah, Stat. Harlem is like no other place. It's like no other place. It's the best talkers in the whole world.
It's a fact.
Okay. On to Russell.
The best talkers in the whole world. It's the best talkers in the whole world, and it's the rudest in the whole world. It's rude, man. It's rude. It's rude and it's bad and it's and it's just to the point where when you get out of it, and don't get me wrong, we love Harlem, love my niggas, my uncle, all that. But when you think, sometimes I sit back and think about what people say to each other. You got to think about this, right? Think about this, right?
You would call it abuse.
Me and Mace.
It would be abuse.
Yeah, it's verbal abuse. Think about this, that I don't even know if you ever went back and listened to the shit me and Mace used to say on songs about each other. and it's cool.
They like, how can them niggas even be talking to each other right now?
Yeah.
He said what he was supposed to say.
Yeah.
He said this about your
That shit regular, yo.
It's like, bro, that's what he was supposed to say. I was going to say it about his sister.
Yo, Phil, I seen a nigga tell a nigga, I seen a nigga in the gambling spot tell a nigga, yo, listen, stop talking to me crazy. I saw your mother last night. She bought 3 2-for-5s. Leave me alone. And then it was serious. Yo, it wasn't even a joke, really. Like, yo, I saw your mother 3 2-for-5s. Stop talking to me, man. So.
Oh, man.
So now I'm curious, do y'all feel like most of your friendships and relationships were people from Harlem or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them growing up, yeah.
Cam, same for you?
Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. New York, like I say, territorial. It's very rare. Let's say, for instance, right, we in our neighborhood, and we bring a nigga over from our neighborhood. Niggas in our neighborhood be like, what you doing with them Brooklyn niggas? Like, yeah. You bring, like, it be like,
why they
like
over
that.
here?
So, yeah. What they do, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of relationships growing up for me is Harlem or the Bronx too. The Bronx, see, to me, the way I look at it is be Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx and Manhattan, talking about structural wise, or like how it's laid out as far as the map is concerned. You can walk to the Bronx from out, like the Bronx is right there too. So I would say the Bronx and Manhattan and Harlem is closer, Brooklyn and Queens is closer, but a lot of my relationships growing up is definitely Harlem and the Bronx. Now, as an adult, I'm not really, because to me, it's been kind of tough, right? Like, so it's this dude, I was living in Orlando, and I keep seeing this guy at the gas station. He's like, yo, killer, you know, I did 20 years. You know, I'm from Harlem, I'm from your block, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what's up, man? Good to see you. Then I see him again. Same thing. You know, us Harlem nigga just standing third. Nah, we is. Then the next time I see him, we mutual nigga in jail. He said, yo, I spoke to so-and-so. He would appreciate it if you send him something. I said, yo, my man, look, bro. You can stop with the Harlem shit, bro. All right? I don't know you from Harlem, my nigga. We out here with palm trees and shit. Listen, I don't know why I don't want to talk Harlem shit with you, because I don't know you from Harlem. You don't have to keep Harleming me to death. I don't live there. No disrespect, I go back, but you don't live there. I can you here. Tell me about some Orlando shit. So when they be new Harlem niggas that I don't know, I don't really be wanting to hear all that, because I ain't meet you in Harlem. And I ain't know you when I was there. That's what I'm saying.
That's that. There's a threshold there. But I like these conversations, because obviously I'm not from New York, so I don't really know how it goes with the boroughs and stuff. So like, I'll be listening to y'all about it to see how it is. And I was like, so do y'all stay around each other? Is it like a you over there, we over here? Like, I don't know. So it's cool insight for me. Okay, so got some news on Russell Wilson. So he officially retired and accepted an offer to join CBS Sports as an analyst. Mace, do you think...
Jennifer Lopez recently made comments about what it means to be a true New Yorker, and those remarks quickly became one of the biggest topics online. Her words caught the attention of many people, including rappers Madallery and Cameron, who felt they had something important to say. Both artists are closely connected to New York City, especially Harlem, and they believe their lives and careers were shaped by the streets and culture of the city. Because of that, they were not going to stay silent when they heard Jennifer Lopez share her thoughts about New York identity. For Madallery and Cameron, this discussion was never just another piece of celebrity gossip. They saw it as a much bigger conversation about identity, authenticity, and what it truly means to represent New York City. In their view, being a New Yorker is about much more than being born there or mentioning the city in interviews. It is about living through its challenges, staying connected to its people, and continuing to represent the city even after becoming successful. Jennifer Lopez has recently spoken a lot about her Bronx upbringing. She has explained how growing up in New York helped shape her personality, gave her strength, and taught her to work hard. She often talks about the determination she developed while trying to build a better future. According to her, those experiences are what define a real New Yorker. She believes the city teaches people to keep pushing forward, even when life is difficult. Very few people would deny everything Jennifer Lopez has accomplished. She started as a dancer before becoming one of the world's biggest entertainers. From music and movies to television and business, she has built an incredible career. Her rise from the Bronx to international fame is one of the most inspiring success stories to come out of New York. Even Madallery and Cameron do not question her achievements or her talent. However, they believe there is another side to the conversation. They argue that people from New York, especially those who came up during the hip-hop culture of the 1990s, often see authenticity differently. In their opinion, simply being born in New York is not enough to claim the city's spirit. Real New Yorkers continue representing their neighborhoods, even after becoming rich and famous. They stay connected to the communities that helped shape them instead of only mentioning their roots when it benefits their public image. Cameron, who has always been known for speaking his mind without holding back, shared his opinion in his usual direct style. His comments were not simply meant to attack Jennifer Lopez personally. Instead, he wanted to highlight what he believes is the difference between being from New York and truly living as a New Yorker. From his perspective, Jennifer Lopez's life changed dramatically after reaching global fame, and she spent much of her time away from the city. He suggested that people who truly represent New York do not separate themselves from their neighborhoods. As soon as they become successful, they continue supporting their communities instead of returning only when it is useful for interviews, promotions, or public appearances. Cameron also argued that some lifelong New Yorkers feel Jennifer Lopez reconnects with the city, mainly when she wants to strengthen her image or remind people of where she came from. He went even further by saying that during some of New York's toughest years, when poverty, crime, and everyday struggles affected many neighborhoods, Jennifer Lopez was not viewed by everyone as one of the strongest public voices speaking for those communities. Whether people agree with that opinion or not, it reflects how some residents feel about celebrities who achieve worldwide fame and spend most of their lives elsewhere. Madallery approached the topic from a different angle, but his message carried just as much weight. Throughout his own career, he has faced many questions about authenticity. After becoming a successful rapper, he stepped away from music to become a minister before eventually returning to the rap world. Because of those choices, he understands what it feels like to have people question whether you have changed or stayed true to yourself. Madallery openly acknowledged that Jennifer Lopez is unquestionably a product of New York City. He did not deny her Bronx roots or her connection to the city. Instead, he raised a question that many people had quietly been asking for years. He wondered whether someone who has spent much of their adult life living in places such as Los Angeles, Miami, and other luxury locations around the world can still fully represent the everyday experience of New Yorkers who never left. According to Madallery, New York is much more than a backdrop for interviews or a story to tell after achieving success. It is a living community that continues to shape the people who remain there. In his opinion, those who truly represent the city are the ones who stay involved with its heartbeat, support their neighborhoods even when no cameras are present, and remain connected to both the struggles and the victories. That viewpoint sparked strong reactions online because it expressed feelings that many people had held for a long time, but had never clearly put into words. For many people, being a real New Yorker is not only about where you were born. It is also about staying true to your roots throughout your entire journey. That is the point Madallery and Cameron were trying to make. They believe authenticity comes from remaining connected to the place that shaped you, even after success changes your life. In their view, too much of New York's culture has been borrowed, repackaged, and sold to the public until some of its original meaning has been lost. Because of that, some people feel uncomfortable when celebrities who have been away from the city's everyday struggles for years suddenly speak, as if they represent what New York truly stands for. This discussion is much bigger than Jennifer Lopez alone. Similar debates happen all the time in hip-hop, sports, and the entertainment industry. Many successful people eventually move away from the neighborhoods where they grew up. They may relocate for work, privacy, or a better lifestyle. As time passes, people naturally begin to wonder what their connection to their hometown really looks like. Do they still understand the everyday lives of the people who never left? Are they still involved in the community? Or do they only return when it benefits their image? That is the heart of what Madolary and Cameron were trying to express. Their comments were not simply personal attacks against Jennifer Lopez. Instead, they were raising a much deeper question about culture, loyalty, and responsibility. They wanted people to think about who truly represents a community and what someone owes to the place that helped shape their identity. They questioned whether a person can leave their neighborhood behind, build wealth, enjoy a completely different lifestyle, and then come back years later to speak for the people still living there as if nothing has changed. It is a complicated issue, and there is no simple answer. Different people will naturally see it in different ways. The reality probably falls somewhere in the middle. Jennifer Lopez is unquestionably a real New Yorker. She worked incredibly hard to build her career, and nobody handed her success. Her determination, talent, and dedication helped her become one of the biggest entertainers in the world. Her story continues to inspire many people who dream of creating a better life for themselves. At the same time, Madolary and Cameron come from a very specific version of New York. They often speak about Harlem during the 1990s, a period filled with serious challenges. Many neighborhoods were dealing with poverty, crime, and uncertainty. People had to fight for opportunities without knowing whether their hard work would ever pay off. Those experiences created a strong bond with the city and shaped the way many people viewed loyalty and authenticity. Because of that history, they believe anyone speaking about New York should recognize those struggles with honesty and respect. To them, the city is not just a famous location or a story to tell after becoming successful. It represents real people, difficult experiences, and lessons that continue to influence generations. One of the most interesting parts of this entire debate is how deeply everyone involved still cares about New York City. In a time when many traditions become commercialized or lose their original meaning, it says a lot that three famous figures can spark such a passionate conversation about their hometown. Their disagreement shows that New York still holds a special place in their hearts. For many people, New York is much more than a place on a map. It represents a certain mindset, a unique way of approaching life, and a spirit built through resilience and determination. Those who believe they carry that spirit often feel responsible for protecting it because they earned it through years of overcoming challenges. Whether you agree more with Jennifer Lopez or with Madolary and Cameron, one thing is clear. This conversation encouraged people to think about important questions. It made them reflect on where they came from, how much they still owe to their communities, and whether the image they present to the world truly matches the life they have lived. The debate continues because there are strong opinions on both sides, and everyone has their own perspective. If this discussion made you think, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with Jennifer Lopez's view? Or do you believe Madolary and Cameron made stronger points? Let everyone know where you stand. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future conversations. Your support helps the channel continue bringing thoughtful discussions and new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.